I am now introducing Insane Ian. Achievement unlocked!
Greetings, Internet, and welcome to another episode of A Comedy Musician Reacts. My name is Insane Ian. I am a comedy musician and comedy music fan, and on this show I react to comedy music from the perspective of a comedy musician, because that's what I am, and that's what I do, and that's what this is, and that's why you're here, and that's why today I am reacting to Low Stakes Dreams, a funny pop song by Joe Kwaczala. I'm almost fumbled on the name there. Sorry, Joe. If this is your first time joining us, yes, I am a comedy musician. I react specifically to comedy music because that's where my field of expertise comes from. And what that means for you is that I'm going to pause the video. Kind of a lot, actually. This way I'm not talking over jokes and missing them, but also so I can discuss how the video and song work in tandem to help amplify the jokes of the lyrics, how the visual presentation works, how the jokes work themselves. Sometimes I'm even explaining jokes because that apparently is fun for people, and sometimes it means I'm just sitting back and laughing my damn head off. It's a crapshoot whatever you're gonna get, but I think it's a good time either way. If you like this sort of thing, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things to feed the algorithm to get more eyeballs onto these videos. And if you really want to help the channel out, consider supporting me on Patreon, where patrons get to see these videos early, get my music and comedy early, and all sorts of other cool things like that. Anyway, all of that out of the way, let us dive into the new song from Joe Kwaczala. This is from his brand new album, Funny Songs and Sketches. We reacted to Unless, his country song, a few weeks ago. And now Low Stakes Dreams was dropped recently, and we're checking it out this week. A week full of reactions, because there are songs that came out that I couldn't get to because I had dental surgery and my face hurt. So anyway, let's dive into this one, shall we? Yes! We shall!
I don't like the jeans I bought, I want to take them back, but I lost the receipt.
Hashtag relatable, I guess. Clearly I set up the closed captioning the last time I saw his video, because that's the thing, and I think I've said this before. Yes, I'm pausing this early on in the song, 12 seconds into the song. A thing that a lot of comedy musicians do, but not every comedy musician does, is putting the lyrics on the screen. The main focus of a comedy song is the lyrics. That's where the jokes are, unless you're playing funny music by itself. Just hilarious instrumentation, like you're Victor Borgia or something. Yeah, the lyrics are where the jokes are. And sometimes some people miss those jokes because either it's a mixing issue, pronunciation or enunciation issue, or just sometimes they don't hear the lyrics nearly as well as they'd like to. The on-screen lyrics can help. I am thankful that captioning sometimes is done well for videos, because that helps out in those situations. Sometimes I don't have the volume turned up nearly as loudly as I'd like, because it would blow out the microphone on the camera, because I don't do these with headphones on, because I use the audio to line up with the video. So that's a weird little rant that I just went on about on-screen lyrics. I don't put lyrics on the screen in a lot of my music videos. It's not a necessity, but it is something that I know a lot of people appreciate in watching comedy songs. So, all of that said,
Try to set my friend up with a guy from work, but the two never meet. I thought I saw a big bug, but it was a leaf. I ordered chicken for my dinner, but I got beef. It's annoying, but it doesn't cause grief, because these are the dreams I have when I go to sleep in the Low Stakes Dreams.
Yeah, none of those seem like dire situations, or actually even all that weird, because, I mean, dreams are weird. Dreams are weird. Like, you know, Mitch Hedberg has a great joke about, you know, dreams are the only place where I'm assembling an IKEA shelving unit with my landlord. You know, it's, what? A landlord from his last apartment. And I don't think it was an IKEA thing, but I'm paraphrasing here. Yeah, like, you order chicken, but you get beef. The two people that you want to have hook up never meet. They're very low-stakes dreams. And also, just as far as performance goes, walking on the beat of the song, every step being on beat, that's great. That's just fun for me. And then immediately, like, walking up to the bed on the wall and just, as if you're falling asleep to I love borrowing noises from Matt Bronger. That is the instant to give the impression of sleep, the head turn, just to give the illusion of, no, this is all happening in a dream. It's great. It's the thing I noticed in Joe's earlier video is there's a lot of reaction comedy happening, a lot of in the facial expressions and the reactions to things around, that is being very comedic just by expression, and I dig that. I dig that a lot.
And not too much drama, and it's usually resolved in my low stakes dreams.
Not too much drama, usually resolved. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, sometimes you wake up before you've resolved the panic situation in your dream, and that's annoying and weird. Sometimes you get mad at people in your dreams, and then you wake up as if it happened in reality, and then you get yelled at, and that's... I'm not speaking from personal experience. Moving on.
This is the burden that I must carry. I only have low stakes dreams.
This is a great concept for a song, because I've mentioned this many times in the past. Having a list of things for a song, for a comedy song especially, is just fun. You can just, especially when you like narrow your concept of what that list is, you can have it be weird things, but also having them be like kind of like benign things, like a low stakes dream would be. I'm never flying and it's never scary. It's all just ordinary things. These are my low stakes dreams. Just listing off things that like in any other list would also be awkward, but like, and weird, but like when you think about what they are, they're just kind of like, oh, that was a dream? That's very low stakes. Song concept. You dig it. I dig it. We all dig it. Hopefully you dig it. I dig it. Dig it! I don't know why I shouted. I'm sorry.
It's time for laundry, but the dryer's full of someone else's stuff. The pilot
Hashtag apartment life.
lands a plane and it's mostly fine, but for some it's kind of rough. Computer crashes, but I say my progress. I see a picture of an ugly prom dress.
I'm sorry, those are just great rhymes. My computer crashes, but I saved my progress. I see a picture of an ugly prom dress. Those are great, not usual rhymes, but I love it. And yeah, who cares? That's a dream no one cares about. I have a problem with remembering my dreams. Especially for many years, I couldn't remember dreams at all. And when I was younger, I remember being able to control my dreams. That's a different thing. That's lucid dreaming, and that's whatever. But I remember being able to do that when I was a younger person. And then, like, once I hit my, 20s or whatever, I couldn't remember dreams for a while. And only recently still really kind of retain dreams. It's not all the time, but most of the time I don't remember them. So remembering all this kind of benign stuff is just... why would you bother remembering these things? They're just so low stakes and just so nothingness. Why have a dream like the landing was kind of rough. One guy barfs, the other person was very uncomfortable, but you thought it was fine. Great dream. Does that mean your life is so exciting you have to have boring dreams? Is that what the thing is? Is that why you're having... Because sometimes dreams are just things that just are so wacky and out there and weird and bullshit that, because your ordinary life, you don't have that kind of weird drama in your life. Your dreams are where a lot of made up, sometimes stress dreams gives you too much drama because you're having a lot of stress in your life, so they give you even more weird stressors in your brain to have you dream them. If you're having, a great life and exciting and weird shit happens in your day-to-day, your dreams are just going to be... what? I guess maybe that's the concept. Maybe. Regardless, it's still a funny concept to me.
But it's never making me feel stressed because these are the dreams I have when I go to sleep. They're my low stakes dreams. The vibes are chill and nobody gets hurt in my low stakes dreams.
The vibes are chill and nobody gets hurt. Like, we could have gone for a rhyme there. Their vibes are chill and nobody gets killed. Could have gone with the rhyme. Didn't. I don't think the line before in the previous chorus had a rhyme. And this does something that I enjoy in comedy songs, is where the second chorus is completely different than the first. Like the main theme, My Low Stakes Dreams, the call part of in the title of the song, is repeated. But like the lines that are said between that are different from the first verse to the second. That gives you more room to put more jokes in. And that's the thing that me, as a writer, I appreciate. But I don't think in the previous verse, like, I'm never flying and it's never scary. That doesn't... It's almost a slant rhyme. You're on the main vowel sound in the middle, but it's not quite a rhyme. So I don't know if that could have gone with this. It didn't.
It's never sexy and it's never tragic. It's always boring and devoid of magic.
That's just a great use of the word devoid. It's always boring and devoid of magic. And boring and devoid hit that vowel rhyme too, kind of nicely actually. Boring and devoid. You hitting that, it's not quite a rhyme, it's almost a slant rhyme because it's almost a slant rhyme. But hitting that vowel in the middle, it's very good. I dig that. And it's devoid of magic is just a fun thing to say. It's fun.
I won't imagine it, only have low stakes dreams.
This is all true, by the way. My dreams are very uneventful, to the point where sometimes I'm like, oh god, wait, do I suck?
I love the, and I think he did this in the last song too, is like there's a little talking section in the middle. But this one is more directly to camera. Again, the production of the video is something I enjoy because it's very community theater-esque, if that makes sense. It's, it's a simple one-color set, and he's just walking up to each item. That's a thing about the dream about. He was walking up to the plate of beef, and he's got the two people. He's trying to return jeans, but doesn't have the receipt, so he's tossing a pair of jeans. All the things that he's talking about. He's like sitting on airplane seats, but they're clearly in the same room as the white room with all the bed and dancing and everything. So, like, that kind of production style, having it be one set and just the camera following all of that, that's great. I dig that. I think it did cut away to an office, now that I'm saying all of that. Regardless, first verse was digging that. And then, here in a dressing room, turning around to explain, no, this is actually all true, and maybe I suck. I dig it.
My brain is given free rein to think of anything, literally anything, and then it's like, what if you found a rubber band? It's like my wildest fantasy. All right, back to the song. I promise there's not much more.
I love that kind of honesty, and I love that kind of like genuine aside in the middle of it. Like, yes, I know this is bizarre. You're on the same page as me because this means that I'm boring because I'm thinking about finding a rubber band. That's the funniest one. Is you found a rubber band. That's, if you had that as a dream and that's the whole dream, that's amazing and also hilarious that is the stupidest thing. I love it.
Someone's in the bathroom when I kinda need to pee. I find an apple underneath a lemon tree.
Alright, now that's a little weird and also very cartoony. I love that it's just a cartoon apple. He's clearly not picking up anything, and it's just a drawing of a lemon tree. That it fits with the whole aesthetic of the white room and the like things weirdly appearing. Like the door seemed a little digital too, especially with like the knob and the occupied slit there. That's good.
I write an email.
That's on the cloud.
That I choose not to.
And also, it's a real subtle thing, but you get it when you pause things, or unless you notice it when it goes by so quickly. It's not an Apple computer, it's a lemon computer. Found an apple under a lemon tree, and now that's a lemon computer. That's very good. And also, I don't know if there's a comment on the sending things to the cloud, but the laptop sitting on a cloud, that's fine. Writes an email, chooses not to send it. That's a whole dream. It's a whole dream. It's a whole ass dream. All right.
And I read a novel, and I don't enjoy the the dreams I had.
Everything in that sequence was all not CG, but drawn in. The book was drawn in, the laptop itself and the cloud, those were all not physical objects that he was interacting with. I think that's an interesting aspect, kind of gives to the dreaminess of it all. And also saves you on your prop budget.
Go to sleep, got my low stakes dreams. Maybe I should keep it to myself, cause it's kinda weird to have low stakes dreams.
The self-awareness. Yes! I love that. I love the self-awareness in the lyrics. It's kind of weird. Maybe I should keep that to myself, my low-stakes dreams. I shouldn't be telling people that I dream about sending or writing an email and not sending it. That's the whole dream? That's the dream you had last night? That was it? Amazing. Yeah, keep that to yourself, maybe. You tell people about the weird stuff. This you keep to yourself. I keep wanting to say benign, and that's not the word I'm looking for. Mundane. Mundane is the word I was looking for. Yeah, these are very mundane kind of dreams. They're everyday things that people do anyway. Having them be your dreams, it's like the little spoken word section in the middle. Yeah, I'm repeating myself at this point. I'm sorry.
I bet my soul now, I feel shitty. I'm gonna pack my bags and leave the city.
Wakes up with the people dancing around him, grabs his stuff to leave, has a suitcase already. I bared my soul and now I feel shitty. Gonna pack my bags and leave the city. Absolutely killer. Love it.
Please never think of me and don't have pretty. Forget that I have low stakes.
And there's the set. It's it's a just a white screened area, big lights, film crew. Love it. Don't give me pity. Just have my low stakes dreams. I love it. And the choreography.
Low stakes dreams. It was you who had low stakes dreams.
I never had it. No, it was you. It's great. Wow. That's just hilarious. Okay. Oh, man. All right. If you're looking at the title over there, you can see tomorrow's video. Anyway, that's all of this for this week. If you enjoyed that, go show Joe some love. Check out the video in the description box below. And if you liked this, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all the things to feed the algorithm to get more eyeballs onto these videos. And if you really liked this, maybe consider supporting me on Patreon like these folks over here do. This way you can get to see these videos early, get my music and comedy early, and all sorts of other cool things like that. Anyway, that's all for this week. We'll see you next time. Well, not this week, just today. That's all for today. We'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Morning light, choking